Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ernita Apriani. I'm from Yogyakarta State University and honored to meet you in this beautiful day. Now, I would like to present about the influence of using student worksheet assisted by augmented reality towards students' creative thinking ability. The outline is introduction, research method, research education, and conclusion. Firstly, is introduction. And the pieces in the 21st century request students to have more creative thinking. Student worksheets are a learning resource that can be developed by educator as facilitator in learning activities. Enjoy reality, the creative thinking really does in the learning process. This research in the creative thinking ability of students are low. Student worksheet emphasizes problem solving and contextual understanding. Student worksheet will be even more interesting if they integrate with technology. So, learning process using student worksheets assisted by augmented reality. Secondly, research method. This research is pre-experimental research with the intake group comparison design as in table 1. In this research, there is one group used for research but divided into, namely half the group for the experimental class and half for the control class. The the study aims to determine the influence of using augmented reality assisted by student worksheets on students' creative thinking ability. The sample 50 students from the 11th grade senior high school one Kalasan Yogyakarta. The material optics telescope are binocular data collection, creative thinking test, data were analyzed using the normally test, Habermas test, and independent test assessed by SPSS and descriptive statistics. This is figure 1, accumulated binocular on student worksheet, and figure 2 in the student worksheet, there are questions and the the effort of the creative thinking abilities between the experimental and control class in can see in the table 2. The effort for in the of the experimental class is 67.3 and the control class is 59.2, while the highest score in the experimental class was 83 and the control class is 77. The lowest score in the experimental was 44 and the control class is 36. The average highest loss loss higher than in the control class is shows that experimentally assist student works to influence creative thinking ability. And there are for measure creative thinking indicator in the study fluency, flexibility, originality, and elaboration. There are different is indicator between the experimental class and the control class. The average score and three indicator, namely fluency, flexibility, and elaboration, in the experimental class is higher than uh, the control class, but on the flexibility indicator, the control class was higher than the experimental class, even though they were let's very little on the question of flexibility indicator. Students answering question from this question do not mention the complete range or it is or their point of view. The next resource indication. Table 3, independent test resource indicative thinking ability, shows the result of the analysis of the independent strokes SPSS. The significant force is 0.012, which is more than 0.05. It indicates a significant difference in the ability to think creatively between the experimental class and the control class. The experimental class use augmented reality assisted student worksheets. It shows that learning using augmented reality assisted student worksheets provides a better chance than everyday learning. In the conclusion, students' creative thinking ability in the experimental class using augmented reality assisted student worksheets is better than the control class in your category, namely fluency, originality, and elaboration. There is a significant difference in students' creative thinking ability between the experimental class using augmented reality assisted student worksheets and the control class. Thank you for your great attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.